I don't see how men see. I see the heart. There are many people today who are fasting every month for 21 days. They are going nowhere. You know why? How can God be using that person and not me? Motive wrong. This was the only thing that stopped Hannah from having a child for many years. What is it about Peninnah that she has so many children that I don't have? Oh, God, madam, forget Peninnah. Face yourself and your walk with God. The day she turned from the woman and said, Lord, give me a child, I will give him back to you, pregnancy came automatic. Our motives most times are wrong. Why do you want that position? Why do you want to carry out that service? Why do you want to be in that location? Most times, error in motive. That's why fasting, prayer produces no result. It says, guard your heart with all diligence. Proverbs 4:23. He said, out of it are the issues of life. Other translation calls it the boundaries of life. So your possibilities are to the extent that your heart is purified. If your heart is wrong, you will never see it. Some people keep despising those God helps because they are thinking they are better qualified. That's why they never attain it. Their heart towards them is evil. So the first dimension of purity is of the heart. It deals with motives. Listen, check your motives. So, especially when you want to take actions. If your motives are wrong, stop that action. Go to God. Tell him, help me. Get your motives right before you take any action. Before you waste your time and your resources. Number 2, dimension of purity is purity of the mind. This speaks about your thought life. Thought life. Any good report, if there be virtue, if there be praise, it said think on those things. Some people's thought life is terrible. They wake up in the morning with thoughts of immorality till they sleep. They wake up with thoughts of treachery, manipulative thoughts before they sleep. In fact, they are so guarded with those thoughts that if you make a mistake in 5 seconds, they are already equipped to swindle you. They are guarded. And when God finds such people, he doesn't just separate himself from them, he destroys them. Genesis, you read it, chapter 6, I think from verse 8 now. It said the thoughts and the imaginations of man was evil continually. And God said, I will no longer strive with man. You must learn how to purify your thoughts through meditation on the word of God. He said, how then shall a young man keep his ways? He said, by taking heed unto thy word. Thy word have I put in my heart, that I should not sin against you. Psalm 119 verse 9 and 11. Purify your thoughts. He said, casting down imaginations and every high standing thing that upholds itself above the knowledge of God. 2 Corinthians 10 from verse 5 to 6. It said, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. How do you look at that brother and all that comes out of you is lost? Why do you look at that sister and all that comes out of you is lost? Something is wrong with you. Sit on the word, meditate for you to be refined. That's not how men think. Your thoughts should be so purified that even when you see a harlot, instead of lusting, you should pity the person and you should develop a burden to win them. It's possible. That's where God ordained us to live. I'm telling you why we are powerless. It's largely from within us. Number 3, purity of speech or words. Some people are so defied in their communication. Ephesians 4:29. It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Let no evil communication. Some people enjoy talking vanity. They enjoy talking iniquity. And it's a revelation of the state of their heart. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. No matter how Satan pushes you to say idle words, evil words, stop yourself. Let nothing unwholesome come out of your mouth. Now they have even become slangs. And you hear Christians use them. That's not how we speak. There is a code for our communication. Colossians 4:6 said, let our words be seasoned with grace. We speak only wholesome things. You should be irritated when men speak error, evil, idle words around you. Don't be inspired by such things and pick them up. You hear Christians pick words from the gutters, and they'll be using these words, and they don't know that these are instruments of defilement. He choke me. He choke me. What is that? Those days when we were in the university, almost graduating from the university, you ask somebody something. If it's something he cannot do or something he doesn't want to do, say, make I die. What's that? Talking nonsense. That's why we can't be pure. Our words corrupt us. Number 4, purity of the body. This speaks of sexual integrity. 1 Corinthians 6:17-20. He that is joined to the Lord is one spirit with him. And you think it ends there. No, it doesn't. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body. But he that committed fornication sinned against the body. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which you have of God? You are not your own. Verse 20. For you are bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. Glorify God with your body. Don't get yourself into everything. Don't touch things. Don't allow things touch you in a compromising manner. Do you know that the way you can shake somebody can be defilement seductively? The way you can look at somebody can be defilement seductively. There are people that their eyes, I've taught you here before, nakash. They send seduction through their eyes. They look at you, roll their eyes, they shake you, hold your hand, squeeze it. These are seduction. Don't let those things. Nowadays, young ladies carry their phones and they say they are doing face chat. Is it face chat? And they are rolling their tongues. They don't even know why they are doing it. They roll their tongues and put online. Seduction is called defilement of the body. They are defied and they are defiling others. So that when weak people see these things, arrows of seduction are shot into their hearts. What are you putting your tongue and recording and putting online for? If you are not an agent of the serpent. You think it's only those who fly that are agents? There are more trekking agents than flying ones. A young man goes to gym. That's a healthy exercise. But if the gymming end with wearing shirt, removing 4 buttons, and putting your chest everywhere, go and close that chest and get out of the road. We are not living life by the size of chest. Find out our sisters today. They sew clothes, the whole cleavages outside, the whole lap outside, and hypocrites, they'll be trying to cover. What are you covering? Don't you know what you wore? Defile people trying to defile others. And when you talk, they say, no, it's not works. We are in grace. Which grace? He said, the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness, that we should live soberly, godly in this present world. What grace are you talking about? If any part of your body provokes sexual desires from anybody at any time, and it is not within the context of marriage, your body has been defiled, and you have converted it as an agent of defilement. Number 5, purity of relationships. These are relationships with well-defined boundaries. When relationships lose their boundaries, it has provoked defilement. 1 Timothy 5 verse 2, it says, treat the younger women as sisters. So any conversation, anything you can't do with your blood sister, don't do with a sister in church. Treat the elder women as mothers, the younger women as sisters, with all purity. Hello, my sister, and you hug her, you hug her, you hug her. When you find such a person, hold his ear and pull him out of the ear. Let him go with his seduction. Shake her. She's not your wife. If you must hug her on the side. Don't grab anybody here and want to break and puncture the person in the name that you are doing brotherly love. The whole body is laden with seduction. You think Satan don't know you? Jokers. Hebrews 12:14 said, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no eye shall see God. Every relationship has a boundary. There's no chat I can chat with anybody that my wife can't see. All of you who chat me here, my wife sees it. If she looks at you like this, it means be careful. If not that my husband was calling you sister, sister, I know where you wanted to go. If you will hide your phone from your wife, something is wrong. You know that you have violated boundaries. There's no conversation you can have with a sister that your wife can't come in. You claim you want to help her, but your wife can't know. What help is that? There's an ulterior motive. If that help is pure, you won't be afraid of telling your wife. Don't worry. I don't like the way you are trekking. I will buy you a car. How many people have you bought car for before? And this car you want to buy, how come it's a secret conversation? Let's see. Okay, where? Not in the office. Why are you seeing everybody in the office, but this one has to be in a park? We are not sincere people, sir. That's why Satan explores and destroys us. Purity in relationships. Number 6, purity in worship. Jesus said in John 4:24, he said, they that worship the Father must worship him in spirit and in truth. Isaiah 1:11-14, the whole emphasis is to reject fake and impure worship. And you know worship that is not sincere. Everybody is praying. You sat on your chair like this. The moment they gave you mic, hello. Augusta, when you want to add drama, go to the back. We are doing serious business here. They are worshiping God. You are pressing your phone. Until they say, take, lead worship. You start crying. No wonder they call them artists now. Artists, that's what we have now. Artists. They come as if they love God. The moment they finish singing, they follow the back door and go. Artists. We need worshippers. People who fear God. People who reverence God. People who honor God. People who love God. That's what God is checking, not the song you are singing. The song is supposed to ventilate the heart of honor, the heart of reverence, the heart of adoration. So if there's no honor, if there's no reverence, if there's no adoration, that's an echo. And then finally, purity in general conduct. In 1 Peter 1:15 and 16, the Bible told us, but as he which has called you is holy, it says, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. This is where your conscience comes in as a checker. Your conscience. As a checker. Do you know there are some men of God today, if they marry, they have to change their SIM cards? Because if they don't, there will be problem at home. There are more than 8 sisters that they are having the same conversation with. These are not holy brethren. I'm not talking to you as one who has not fallen before. I have fallen. But I didn't lie to myself. So I cried to God anytime I fall to help me rise. So this is not self-righteousness. This is showing you the standard of God. And as you imbibe it, grace will be supplied to help you. So these are the dimensions of purity. Be pure in all manner of conversation. If you do this, you will see the power of purity.